Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm Brian Nadeau on a 9-race Thursday card. Let's take a look at the track and weather conditions. We'll turn it over to track announcer Pete Aiello.
Wrap the post. Racing at Gulfstream. Fran Strike comes out firing with Hoot Gibson and UU Star. Time of Peace is down toward the inside. Nathaniel's Hope is in very tight on along the rail, and he got sawed off and shuffled to last. Take my shot just ahead of him as Fran Strike clears off. Fran Strike on the barn change leads a length and a quarter. UU Star second. Hoot Gibson and Danley third and fourth. Time of Peace kept close to the action while down toward the rail. Two better than Oregio, who improves about 5 lengths behind. Then Take My Shot wide on the course. Trini Surprise, and after early trouble, Nathaniel's Hope is last a long way as they race to the top of the stretch. Fran Strike has the lead. Barrios asks him for another gear, and he has the 3 parts of a length advantage. He puts away UU Star. Danley on the outside. Time of Peace is up the fence. Now wheels wide for the drive. They'll have to do some serious running to beat Fran Strike from here. 1/8 of a mile to go. Fran Strike extends the lead to 4 lengths. Danley outside of UU Star battling for minor placings. Time of Peace is up to 4th, then Nathaniel's Hope. But Fran Strike is 6-5 and a long gone. Fran Strike wins by many. Good battle here for second. Bob in the nose is there. Can't touch it. Either Danley outside or UU Star inside. 104-1. And they're off. Slow to go was God's Promise. Quick to go in the center is Kitten Street, who's headed off for the early lead. On the outside, Unpublished has some speed. Now Mr. Tito's angles for a run from between horses. Moving out the rail, that's Malibu Max together with Chucky, and out the back is God's Promise. They make their way out of the chute and onto the main track, and the advantage to Unpublished. He leads by almost a length. Far outside, that's Royal Squeeze, the barn buddy. From between horses, Mr. Tito's, and along the rail, Kitten Street. 2 back to Malibu Max, who's encouraged to keep up, just racing outside of Chucky, and the trailer is God's Promise. Opening quarter quick, 23 and 3, less than 5 furlongs from home. Unpublished on the outside, Kitten Street toward the rail, their heads apart. 3 wide and a good trip for Gaffleone aboard Mr. Tito's third. Dropping back fourth is Royal Squeeze. Chucky improves with a rail run. Malibu Max still encouraged to try to get motivated. The trailer is God's Promise with 46 second opening half mile. Lively pace on the top end, and here's the bug girl, Gage Holmes, sending Kitten Street through on the fence to take the lead. Mr. Tito's is there second. Chucky working with a rail run. 3 wide and still grinding is Malibu Max. Kitten Street tries to blow this wide open 1/4 of a mile from home. Kitten Street by 3/4 and 110-1. Corners nicely and still has a 3-length lead. Mr. Tito's is not going to get there. Chucky down the center. Then it's Malibu Max with 1/8 of a mile remaining. Kitten Street by 5. Chucky is rallied to take second outside of Mr. Tito's, then Malibu Max. Close to home with Kitten Street still clear. Congratulations to jockey Gage Holmes. Kitten Street is in front. Second, Chucky. Third, Mr. Tito's. And fourth was Malibu Max in 137 flat. They're in the gate. And they're off. From the center, Perfect Picture. The favorite springs off to head for the advantage. Driving through at the rail, Magic Pro tries to hold inside ground. Mischievous Guy away in the top flight. Worldly Manor, the gray, gets started from the outside. Widest of all is Slow Gin Biz, and the early trailer is Spanish Noble. Farther back to Cassidy's Gold. Into the forward turn they go. Perfect Picture has the lead for Sayas and leads 3 parts of a length. Worldly Manor at an upset price within a neck now second. Slow Gin Biz in the red colors, 3 wide third. Dropping back Magic Pro, Mischievous Guy next, then Spanish Noble and Cassidy's Gold. To the top of the stretch, Perfect Picture still has the lead and tries to stretch clear. Worldly Manor tries to cling to him second. Up the rail, Magic Pro. Far outside and Mischievous Guys, they straighten for home. Perfect Picture still has a clear lead. Up to the outside, Mischievous Guy has rallied into second, but time has run out. If you want to catch Perfect Picture, you'll have to wait for another day. Perfect Picture will pose for the picture and win by 3 in the end. Mischievous Guy was second, Worldly Manor was third, then Slow Gin Biz and Magic Pro. And they're off. Red Light Racer, the favorite, was slow to go, 2 or 3 lengths slower than the others. Mine for Passion away quickly, trying to cross over and does so with little problem. Mine for Passion to the top. Hot Naughty comes away racing in second. From the outside, Union Tatters is an early third. Down at the fence goes Viva La Red together with Confidence Interval. And after the slow start, the trailer is Red Light Racer. And the charge around the first turn, Mine for Passion, comfortable on the front end, leads Union Tatters by a length. Viva La Red, parked at the rail, a joint third alongside race favorite Red Light Racer. Held up in traffic is Hot Naughty, and Confidence Interval is last of all. The pace is very reasonable here with 3.5 lengths from first to last, less than 6 furlongs to run. The quarter speed was 24 and 4. It's a dawdling pace with Mine for Passion still in front and in front comfortably under Julien Leparoux. Union Tatters alongside in second. Red Light Racer is out in the clear. Confidence Intervals on the far outside. They've got Hot Naughty locked in and Viva La Red toward the rail. 49 and 1 for the opening half mile as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. No excuses for Mine for Passion into the turn on top with Red Light Racer trying to get to her. A gap of 2 to Union Tatters together with Viva La Red. Confidence Intervals called on and dropping back and trying to rally from the back is Hot Naughty as they run past the 3 furlong point. Mine for Passion. Leparoux still hasn't thought of asking her for any run. She leads by 2 over Viva La Red. Red Light Racer is asked to quicken and not doing so. Hot Naughty swings wide for the drive. Short stretch in play. Mine for Passion. Now asked to finish it up here. Turns for home on top by 2.5. Viva La Red for an upset possibility down the center. Third is Hot Naughty. Fourth and Red Light Racer. Here's Viva La Red starting to gain on Mine for Passion, but Mine for Passion close to home. Viva La Red surging up. That's very, very close. And they're off. From between horses, Harper's in Charge was away quickly. Driving through at the rail, Starship Nebula has speed. On the far outside, it's Nurse Judy with the last bullet's mine not far away. The Great Calf makes it a party, and the early trailer is Island Magic. Half a mile from the finish, and Harper's in Charge is clear. She leads a length and a quarter. The last bullet's mine is second. Starship Nebula at the rail third. Wide on the course and Nurse Judy ahead of the Great Calf, and still far back to the trailer Island Magic. Inside 3 furlongs from home with Harper's in charge. Indeed, she leads by a length and a quarter over Starship Nebula, who angles to the outside to go after the leader in second. That gave the Great Calf running lane toward the rail. She's now into third, and then back to fourth while lugging out as the last bullet's mine. They straighten for the drive. Harper's in charge is in front. Starship Nebula and the Great Calf take aim second and third with an eighth of a mile remaining. It's Harper's in charge, trying to hold off Starship Nebula and the Great Calf. 16th to go. Harper's in charge, driven out. Harper's in charge all the way. Starship Nebula second, the Great Calf third, then Nurse Judy and the last bullet's mine. By 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. Nixon Joy sent hard from the rail gate on the far outside. Demena wants part of the early pace. So Subtle's hunting some forward position as they run out of the chute. Here's speed from Flipping Fish up to challenge Demena for the lead. Altering course there went So Subtle as King Cairo improves out the rail. Sircon's on the outside. These top 5 separated by a length and a half. They're 4 ahead of Nixon Joy, and Fuego Caliente is last. They pass the opening quarter with Luis Saez harnessing the speed of Demena through a 23-4 opening quarter. He leads by a length. Flipping Fish is second. King Cairo parked at the rail third. In tight between is the race favorite So Subtle. Sircon's on the far outside. 3 back to Nixon Joy and 2 more to the trailer Fuego Caliente. There's half a mile yet to run. Demena has yet to face a serious threat. Into the far turn, he leads 3 parts of a length. Flipping Fish, ratcheting up the pressure second. So Subtle, still looking for some clear racetrack on his outside. Sircon. King Cairo driven toward the rail, then Nixon Joy and Fuego Caliente as they round the far turn. Flipping Fish trying to inject some speed into the contest as Demena still has a neck advantage. Flipping Fish alongside second. Working overtime, So Subtle trying to rally from the back. Nixon Joy. Sircon is still right there. King Cairo just grinding away. 3 quarters, 1:10-4. They're at the top of the stretch. On the inside, Demena toward the outside. Flipping Fish. Nothing gives with an eighth of a mile to go. Flipping Fish on equal terms with Demena. 3 back to Nixon Joy's a big price in closing ground. Here's Nixon Joy down the center and a big number under David Baracco. Nixon Joy going away. Second, Flipping Fish. Third, Demena. Fourth, Sircon. Then So Subtle. 136-2. And they're off. Slow to go, uncork the bottle. The others are across the course with Face of Victory sent hard for an early advantage. Game Boy Benny going to try to hold him out there. Up on the outside in Acor, away mid-flight. You're killing me. Second last is Uncork the Bottle. The trailer You Can't Catch Curlin. The leader is Face of Victory. Tyler Gaffleone in face of victory to the far turn on top half a length. Acor second, at the rail Game Boy Benny third. You're killing me. Orange colors between horses fourth. 3 wide fifth, Uncork the Bottle. You Can't Catch Curlin is last of all, and he's a long way behind as they speed past the 5/16. Face of victory with inside position and the lead. 4 wide, Uncork the Bottle. 3 wide, You're Killing Me. Acor tries to keep up. Game Boy Benny toward the rail. At the top of the stretch, Face of Victory cuts the corner and opens up. He leads by 2 now. Down the center, Uncork the Bottle. Acor still fighting for second at the rail, Game Boy Benny. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Face of Victory trying to finish it up here. Acor is very game, and You're Killing Me with a late surge. Through it all, Face of Victory still there. Face of Victory, he went all the way. Close then for second, Acor or You're Killing Me, then Uncork the Bottle and Game Boy Benny. And they're off. She's second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Precocity.
Strategic speed. Some speed at 2, but can carry it on through their later careers.
Improbable, full of run.
Improbable, now a Grade 1 winner.
It is a complete runaway, an authoritative run.
It's improbable to win the Whitney.
And they're off. At the rail, that's Amazing Trip, who comes out firing. Here's the favorite, Hot Peppers, moving to challenge. These two speed ahead of Poema, who's away in early third. Adiyamo is next, and Rapturous is wide on the course. Keiko drops the last of all, and she's about 6 lengths off the speed. And the speed is being contested by Hot Peppers and Amazing Trip. Hot Peppers on the outside, shoves the neck on top. Amazing Trip tries to hold her off. She's down at the rail in second. Poema's off the top flank while racing in third. A gap of 4, that's Adiyamo in fourth, followed fifth by Rapturous, given the green light by Panici. The trailer remains Keiko as the leader remains Hot Peppers. Hot Peppers and Jaramillo to the top of the stretch widen. Now they lead by almost 2 over Amazing Trip second. Poema is hard at work, wide on the course, Adiyamo. Rapturous coming up the fence. Keiko has been last throughout. They straighten for the drive. Hot Peppers now after the opening half mile in 45 and 2. She's an eighth of a mile from home and 3 on top. Rapturous with a rail run down the center, Adiyamo. From between horses, it's Amazing Trip, but it's all about Hot Peppers. Hot Peppers sharp in victory. She won by 4. Rapturous is up for second. Adiyamo third. Then Amazing Trip and Keiko. And runners away. Very level beginning. Soon after the start, Never went hunting an advantage with Fawning moving up on the far outside. That's Miss Sakamoto trying to work clear. From the outside, Love and Make Sense is not far away. Bally Baby is next as Comedic is in tight and going to get shuffled back here. Just to her outside, Juno C. Then back to Blythe Spirit ahead of Grace Candy, and Laughing Lass is last. Round the far turn they go at a big price. Lovin makes sense, leads a half a length. Never has rail position and will try to fight back second. On from third, it's Bally Baby inside of Fawning. Miss Sakamoto in the white and black colors giving up ground. 3 better than Comedic. Then Blythe Spirit, and they're at the top of the stretch. Lovin makes sense, turns for home on top. From the outside, it's Fawning looking for room. Comedic wide on the course. Miss Sakamoto in between runners and Bally Baby. 1/8 of a mile to go. Comedic's trying to get through. Comedic has room now, and Comedic is surging to challenge. Final 16th of a mile. Here comes Comedic. She's in time. Comedic wins, and she ran down Fawning in the Thursday finale at 57-1.
And that's a wrap on our 9-race Thursday card. Don't forget, we're right back on Friday. 9 races again, a 12:30 first post, the penultimate day before Pegasus World Cup on Saturday. We've got a handicap on the Tapeta on what's shaping up as a very, very strong feature.